All right, what's going on, guys? Today we are in Monona Bay over here in Madison, Wisconsin, and we're going to get on some crappies tonight. So we're going to be doing a little bit of night fishing. We're here off the bridge pilings. I'm going to wait a couple days to upload this video so that a bunch of guys don't come out here and crush them all while they're starting to spawn. But we're going to keep a couple of fish, not too many, but we'll cut when we start catching some. So sun's going down. They normally bite right as that sun hits the building. So we're going to start getting after them here. All right, fish number one of the night. Pretty good slab. Throw him in the bucket, keep getting to work. Second crappie of the night. We switched spots because my other spot was getting hammered by guys. So we're keeping more fish tonight. We've been catching a couple. I'll throw some clips in here in a little bit, but we're keeping fish tonight. We're gonna see if we can't get on some more. They're kind of stacked up under these bridges, so hopefully I'll get some GoPro footage of the next one. All right, just hooked up on fish number 3 here. He was out a little bit deeper. Feels kind of like a crappie. Coming in like a crappie. Let me see if I can go pick him up here. Oh, he's got some shoulders on him too, for sure. Pop this out of his mouth real quick and give you guys a look. All right, fish 3. Pretty good sized one. All right, fish number 4 on here. We've got him on a pretty good pattern now. Get him on shore and see if I can show you guys what's going on here. Ooh, it's a much better one, I think. Not as big as we were catching the other night, but still not bad. All right, he just choked that, which is great. So this is what we're catching him on. A little pink and white bitsy bug. And then nice little slab. All right, another fish on. Do you want to catch one of them, sir? Really? Why not? Not necessarily fighting like a crappie. Might be a bluegill. Oh no, it's still an okay one. Not huge. I don't think we're gonna keep this guy. All right, we're not gonna keep this one. He's not quite big enough. Still, not a bad little one. Off he goes. Just threw it back out there and got slammed again. We're gonna have a whole mess of crappie tonight to clean. They've gotten more aggressive as the night's gone on. Oh, not a crappie. Little bluegill. I didn't expect to catch one of these night fishing. Not keeping bluegill tonight, but weird catch. That'd be a big one. I hooked into it. It was a dead weight. I'm gonna try and bring him in here. Oh, I think it's a tank. It's a really nice one. Oh, it's a really nice one. He's got some shoulders to him too. Just hooked right in the outside of the lip here. look, just right in the outside of the lip. Absolute slab. Crushed it. Huge fish. All right, I'm gonna get out there and get another one. Try and play him easy as he comes in here. That's just another slab. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is a tank. Oh, look at that. Just crushed it. An absolute slab. Oh my God. Get the hook out here. Absolutely crushed it. Tank. This one came back and just smacked it. Just threw it out there. And he just came and fucking walloped it. I think it's another really nice one. A little smaller. Still not bad though. Not too shabby at all. See if I can get him unhooked and give you guys a look here. It's alright. I got him on here. I got him on my GoPro. You're good. Alright, I'll step up here for a sec and show off. Another pretty nice fish. Camera. Bang. Huge one. Alright, so now that we're back, I wanted to go over a couple of the things that worked, didn't work, what exactly went down. You guys saw a bunch of clips of us catching crappie, bluegill, a whole bunch of stuff out on the bay. The first couple clips in the video were from earlier in the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the bulk of them were from tonight. So to kind of recap what went down, Monday, it was relatively warm, and we got out there. I fished. I didn't bring any of my recording equipment, but ended up getting on the crappie pretty good. I knew that they staged up off of the rocks as things got warmer, especially with those rocks holding heat makes that water right around it much, much warmer. So Monday was pretty warm. We got on them pretty good. Outside of that, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday were kind of a bust. Tuesday and Wednesday in particular were pretty tough days to fish crappie out on Monona Bay. But Thursday we were able to get on 4 or 5. So then tonight I knew the weather was going to be warm. The wind had kind of died down, had been windy all day. So we ran to Walmart real quick, picked up some more lighted bobbers. My lights on my old bobbers died. And we headed out to where I was catching the fish before. Ended up being some guys in that spot. I didn't want to hassle with it. Just was a little bit too crowded in that area. So I picked up, moved down. I knew they were keyed in on the railroad bridges. So went down to another bridge where no one was at and ended up getting on them real good. The time that they were biting was 8 p.m. ish till about 9. So we ended up keeping 9 fish. And I let 1 or 2 crappie go. Had 3 or 4 on that I didn't bring in or wasn't able to bring in. And then funny enough, we caught like 3 or 4 gills that were just kind of passing through. So kind of a recap there. What we were fishing with, they sell little pink and white jigs, pink headed jigs, and then a white tube body called like Mighty Bites or Micro Bites. Those come in a little round plastic tube. Those seem to be the ticket tonight, and has been the ticket every night since I've started fishing there. So was really stoked to be able to get that out, get the ultralight out, and get on some panfish. We have enough fish for a fish fry, so we're going to have one of those tomorrow night. So that was kind of a recap of what we did, what worked, what didn't. One of the interesting things is the bite improved with the temperature.
And then outside of that, it seemed the schools were very, very tight. So if you were on them, you were on them. If you weren't on them, you weren't on them. And those schools weren't moving. They were sat kind of in one spot. I think they were just picking off bait. So outside of that, that's really what we did. Not rocket science, just kind of get out there. And if you guys are from the Madison area, you know where I'm talking about. If you're not from the area, go ahead and drop a comment. I'm more than happy to put you guys on some fish. Um, and I'll come out and shoot some content with you. So thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, comments, anything that you want to ask about how I was fishing, what I was fishing with, where I was fishing, feel free to drop them in the comments. Always happy to help out.